Hi guys, welcome back. So let's talk about the foul play review officer. It's going to be called the bunker, let's be honest, where we have an extended trial from the under-20s into the World Cup warm-ups. I mean, I think it's called the Summer Series, but it's the World Cup warm-ups, where they're going to trial this system, and I'm going to try and explain it nice and briefly, give my view on it, and I'd just love to know your thoughts on it. First up, headline is, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen in the World Cup. The only thing I think that's going to go wrong is if the technology breaks down and it doesn't happen quick enough. So what happens is, if the referee, who is still supposedly the sole arbiter on the pitch, is not sure after 2 TMO replays maximum that something is a red card, then they can refer a yellow card. It has to be at least a yellow card, and they'll then give the yellow card, and they have to at the same time give the X signal, the cross signal, that it's going to be referred. Now, what's quite clever about this, I guess, is you've got 10 minutes when that player's sitting on the sidelines anyway. You might as well use it wisely. So rather than have the referee or the TMO involved, they can carry on with the game, and then the review goes to a separate bunker, wherever that is. I imagine it's off-site somewhere. And they'll review more footage and better footage, apparently, Hawkeye technology, that sort of thing. They've got 8 minutes to decide whether it stays as a yellow card and that player comes back on, or it gets upgraded to a red card. They need to tell the ref within 8 minutes, which makes sense if it's a 10-minute stretch. They want to do it so they can then say to the captain on the pitch, that player is not returning because it's a red card. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, what could happen here is that referees could then say, well, I'm not going to make tough decisions. I'm going to give more yellow cards and let the bunker decide. I definitely think that's going to happen. We see it in cricket where tough decisions, umpires will actually just refer themselves to their TMOs and see if it is or isn't a wicket, or in this case a red card. But they have to decide it's a yellow card at least. So will we get some more penalties being given as yellow cards? I wonder if that'll happen, because sometimes in rugby it's actually debatable whether it's a penalty, yellow card or red card. So maybe they'll go in the middle and give more yellow cards, and then we might see, I don't think we'll see less red cards. The referee can still give a straight red, but I think they will err on the side of caution unless it's really obvious, and they might just give a yellow for things that were either a red or a penalty, and then they'll be reviewed. I'm pretty sure they'll be right by the letter of the law on the reviews. I don't think it will reduce the number of red cards. It may even increase the number of red cards, but I think we'll get more technically correct outcomes. Is it going to work? Well, I think it probably will. Are we going to have a quicker game because of it? I hope so. Will referees even bother looking at the TMO sometimes and just go, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a yellow card, and then let the bunker decide, because that would actually save more time of going to the TMOs. Anyway, it can only be done for foul play, so it's not going to be done for reviewing tries or anything like that. A specialist foul play bunker. I think it's probably a good idea, and I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. But let me know if you don't like it, if you just think it's another layer of a bureaucracy and the referee should just make the call, and if it's wrong, you should just suck it up. I think there's definitely an argument for that as well. If you want to get the right decision, I think it probably is the way to go, and it is quite a good use of that 10-minute gap when they're off the pitch anyway. So that's my views on it. I'd love to know what you think of it. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. We're going to see it in the World Cup, so by the end of it, we'll know if it works well or not. I'm going to put my neck out and say, yes, it does work well, and it will be kept for all major games, professional games. Anyway, guys, comments below. Let me know what you think of the bunker review system, and I'll catch you next time.